Hello, good morning. This is going to be another early morning video from Norway. I'm still in at Christmas vacation at my mom's, so I have to do this before she wakes up. So yes, I'm going to do a video here showing what I got for Christmas. I've done this for this will be the third year I do this, and yes, I do debate with myself whether or not I should do this because I do feel that Christmas is about so much more than present. For me, it's celebrating the birth of the God and the turning of the year, and that the days will become lighter, the rebirth of the sun. And so every year I debate with myself whether or not I should do this. But on the other hand, I do love to see other people's videos, what I got for Christmas and fall videos and so on. So I decided that if people don't like this video, they can just not watch it. And I'll do it, and yeah. So let's get started. I got some candles. I got this beautiful black rose candle. That's the ones I've showed you earlier. I got this full black. You can see it is black and it has sparkly spider web and a spider on it. And that one I'm going to use because I got this amazing votive candle holder that is sort of like an iron spider, big one. So you put a candle on its butt. So that one's going there. And I got this just amazing skull candle. And for me, it's really hard to light up these guys. I have some of these really nice candles that I've had in my drawer for years. But yeah, this one I'm probably going to save for either for Halloween ritual or a ritual that has to do with gaining wisdom and so on. For me, skulls has always meant wisdom, ancient knowledge, those sort of things, because they can be ancient and at the same time, of course, the skull is the seat of the mind. So yes, I got some healing stones, and yeah, we call these Dalmatian stones in Norway. I'm not sure what they're called in English. And this one, I'm not exactly sure what is. Mother isn't sure either. So, if anybody could tell me what this stone is, I would be very grateful. It looks to me to be some sort of jaspis, but I'm not completely sure. A piece of agate. We have jaspis. And these two here looks completely to be the same stone, but they aren't. One of them, yeah, this one has this little bit of a breaking of light in it. It's a very, very dark ox eye. And the other one is yeah, let's put them there. Yeah, and I got this funny little gift. I mean, there's every year, but there's something that's this funny little tap that you don't really need. It's a skull straw, and I'm not going to use it right now because my mother is sleeping upstairs. But basically, when you drink from it, it starts to scream at you and blink and all of that. It's, I mean, completely useless, but oh so funny. I got this cool set of skull napkins. What is it else? I got this elf. Now, in Norway, um, basically, in folklore, we have a creature that is sort of similar to brownies, house elves, those kinds of creatures. They are called anisse, and in Norwegian folklore, they have been sort of mixed up with Santa Claus. In Norway, Santa Claus is called Julenism. Yule is then our word for Christmas. So the Christmas Nisse, and uh, they are two completely different creatures and comes from two completely different folklores, but they have been mixed together a lot so that these figurines pop up every Christmas. In Norwegian folklore, they are little beings about the size of a horse's head that wears a grey outfit and have a red cap on, that live in barns and outhouses and those kinds of things. Barn and tool sheds. You think that's a better word for it, tool sheds and such. And they look after your property. So yeah, but it's a cool little figurine. Let me see. And I got a lot of Magic the Gathering cards. I've been playing a lot lately. There's been several years where I've only played every once in a while, but I've sort of picked it up again. So I wished for cards, and cards I got two of these. It's the 2013 Deck Builders Toolkit. Yeah, I got two of them. And really, that's quite okay because, whoops, they are falling out here. They have different boosters and randomized cards in there. I have ended up with a lot of lands, but then if you play Magic the Gathering, you will end up with a butt ton of lands. Let me just place a bunch on the floor. And I also got a booster display, also for 2014. I did say 2014, the other one I did say 2013, did I? And the other one's also 2014. So yeah, I haven't had time to open this yet. I'm planning on doing that today. Seeing what cards I get. Wish me Planeswalkers. Anyway, I got some books. I got this one. It is this woman who has written it, Lena Ramahag. She is a famous medium in Norway, and yeah, I love all sorts of books about the paranormal and such. So I'm excited to read this one. And I also got, just need to stretch for it. I'm stretching. Here we go. This one, which I started reading. Åndenes Makt by Tom Strømnes. And it's basically my favorite ghost hunting show. It's basically Åndenes Makt means the power of the spirits, and it's a long-running Norwegian TV show where this guy here takes with him a medium, and they go around to various houses that people say are haunted, and it's very, very interesting. So I really love this book. It talks about his experiences with the show and so on. And Lena Ramahag, oops, I think I forgot the fake title of it. Let me see if I can get this book down there. Here we go. It is Åndenes Stemme, which means the voice of the spirit. And I got two fiction books. I got The Sentinel by Jeremy Bishop, which is a horror book. And I got Replica by Jenna Black, which is science fiction. So basically, this one is about a group of people who ends up on an island, and they get into trouble with some creatures, and some of those creatures are from Norwegian folklore. So I thought that was very funny and interesting. And this one is about basically arranged marriages, politics, and clones. And I got some role-playing game dice. I collect these role-playing game dice. Have a lot of them. So yeah, let me just show them up close. I think this is really pretty. They are black with white swirls in them and gold lettering. And I don't have these ones before, I think. So that's amazing. Let me just put them back in their little box. Because I don't have to have a million dice. This is a full 7 dice set. I don't have to have a million dice floating about my briefcase and going home. Yes, and I got some role-playing game books. All of these are Cthulhu themed books. I got this for Call of Cthulhu, Terror from the Skies. It's a campaign. It's basically about these creatures here that tries to invade Earth, and the investigators has to stop it. And then we have this one, which is Mortal Coils, which is also a key campaign. Let me see. Yeah, it is a collection of little stories that you can run. And then I got World War Cthulhu, The Darkest Hour, which is a standalone game, which is basically Cthulhu mythos in World War II, which I thought sounded so incredibly cool. So yeah, I've been wanting to starting to play some Pokemon cards. I know they're for children, but I mean, I've never really grown up, so who cares? So, but I do play several collectible card games. I play Magic the Gathering, uh, Vampire the Jihad, the Dune game, the Wheel of Time game, Mythos, and I'm a bit skeptical about starting to collect for another game. So I wished for some pre-made decks, just do them so that me and my hubby can play every once in a while. Because, I mean, there's a limit to how much I can collect. So, I mean, if I really, really love the game, I might start collecting for it. But if not, then I got these here. They are the 2 decks. And I mean, then we can play. And if I find somebody else that play, I can play with them. So yeah, at least I get to try out the game. And this is Psy Crusher, and this is Frostray. I don't know anything about this game really yet. All I know is that I like Pokemons. And the last thing I want to show is this one, Skylander Swap Force, the core set. I really like Skylanders, and now it's a bit funny. My mother has given me a Skylanders set every Christmas for 2 Christmases now. So I got the first game for her in 2011, and then I got the second game for her from her last year, and now I got Swap Force. So yeah, I mean, again, really for children, but I really like it. I love role-playing games, and it's fun. So, and I mean, it's a game that's not that hard, and my problem is that I have Asperger's syndrome, and one of the things that really problematic for me with that is that I have a lot of coordination difficulties. So while I do love computer games, I'm really, really terrible at them, and I constantly have to have my hubby come in and help me pass difficult sections. That's also one of the reasons why I love JRPGs so much, because really they are seldom, it's very seldom you have to have a lot of coordination to do them. You also need to have the patience to level up your character. So anyway, I I really like Skylanders because it's not that difficult. I can manage to play it by myself, and I mean when I have an hour to waste, it's fun to just pronounce it. I really like that. I also got some underwear, but I don't think any of you that might be watching this have any interest in seeing my lingerie. So yeah, that was my Christmas gifts of 2013. I hope you have all had an amazing Christmas and that you will continue to have an amazing Christmas and a happy new year to all of you. Wish you many blessings. Have a great day. Blessed be.